Now that we've discussed the ECE framework and the PCT methodology, allow me to share with you how all this came about. My career started off with a high school diploma and some service and retail experience, but let's backtrack to my senior year. My grades began to slip due to the fact that I lost focus on what was important in my life. Like many young people, I was originally accepted into Sacramento State University, but after failing an English class my senior year, my GPA dropped and they pulled my acceptance. After high school, I was lost. I went on to Solano Community College for one semester, but had no real purpose in life. Then one day, my best friend's mom stepped in. She told me that she worked as a private contractor in the San Francisco Bay Area installing home PC networks. She then showed me a check for $4,000 for an installation she had completed over the weekend. I asked her what she did to earn so much money in such a short period of time. She said that she worked in information technology. She specialized in Lotus Notes email server setup. She then went on to tell me that her plan was for her son to attend Hill Technical College, a trade school, for 18 months and to get his associate's degree and then hire him on to IBM on the help desk to start his career. She then looked at me and said, "Horton, you really don't have anything going on. Why don't you join Sean and attend Hill?" I thought about it over the next few days and then agreed. Heald was the best decision I ever made in my life other than joining the military. I can't lie, it sucked not going to a traditional college. All of my friends were at Sac State, UC Davis, Solano Community College, attending 2 to 3 days a week, going to college parties. At Heald, I went to school 5 days a week, and one of those days was tie day. I worked with industry professionals who came from Intel, AT&T, Nextel, IBM, HP, and every major technology firm in the area. I remember getting to Heald in 1999 and telling people I had never turned on a computer before. I was way out of my element. I probably had turned on a computer, but never in my life did I think I would be taking classes learning how to work on them. Immediately, I jumped into AC/DC electronics, semiconductors, and digital electronic classes, which were extremely challenging. I then took PC repair classes and gained enough knowledge to pass the A+ certification. Being so far out of my element almost broke me. All I could think of was a lesson my late great Uncle Willie would always tell me: never quit what you start. As long as I graduate, even if I do it kicking and screaming, it will be worth it in the end. In the summer of 2000, I graduated with my Certified Electronics Technician Certificate and Associate's degree in Computer Science. This set me on a path to success for the rest of my professional career. Looking back, this was a clear professional advantage that I had over all 20-year-olds. I learned how to be a professional immediately out of high school. After graduating from Hill, I began looking for a career in IT. Being fresh out of trade school with few connections in the industry, it became difficult to land interviews. With the interviews that I did land, it was a challenge to turn those into opportunities for a career. I had learned a lot of professional skills at Heald. It was a professional technical college that prepared you for the workforce. Back in 1998, when I graduated high school, an Army recruiter came to see me to propose enlistment in the Army. Although at the time I turned it down, I always had in the back of my mind that this was a possibility. Years later, in 2000, just before I graduated from Heald, I drove past an Army recruiting center on my way home. After seeing the flyers outside, I decided to make an appointment with the Army and the Air Force to determine which was the best option for me. Seeing as my goal was to get a job in IT, the Army made the most sense. The Air Force made it clear that while I was eligible to join, I would have to enter a lottery for the job I wanted, and my duty station would be selected randomly. Meanwhile, the Army allowed me to pick my MOS, military occupation specialty, gave me an $11K bonus, paid back my associate's degree loan, gave me the pay rank of E3 as opposed to E1 because I had an associate's degree. To me, the Army was the obvious choice. The years I spent at Heald prepared me to make a business decision regarding my career with the military. For the next 6 years, I gained a massive amount of on-the-job experience, leadership training, and knowledge about large organizational structures. The best thing that ever happened in my life was joining the military, and I recommend it for anyone who doesn't have a clear path in life. My leadership made sure that my hair was cut, my finances were sound, and that I operated as a proud citizen and member of our armed forces. On top of all that, the military gave me a full-ride scholarship to college, a paycheck, and work experience. In my opinion, that's the best deal for anyone 18 to 24 years old, other than going to MIT or Stanford on a full-ride scholarship. Each year, I would earn a new job title or certification or educational degree. This is what helped me build a balanced career, which served as the foundation for my six-figure earnings. I wish I could tell you that my life and career path were intentional, but it wasn't. I was always a reliable worker, but I had no direction or guidance. The Army and college gave me that. The lessons I learned in these institutions set me up to keep pursuing, keep striving. So while everything I've accomplished in my career was basically an accident, I realized that there was something to the path that I had took and the moves that I made. Ironically, the disciplined and structured life I live created the opportunity for me to be free. I truly believe this process works and is repeatable, not only because it worked for me, but because I have guided others to career success using these same methods.